I don't hate nobody. You understand me? Why they hate me so much? Reverse the question. Ask them that.
Talking about my dog a rat. And it's in paperwork that Fredo said that did not see the face. Y'all gonna run with that. Y'all some rats. That's all you do. Go tell the people on, man, y'all, and free Dusa until that man come on. Stop telling on them when they bring Presha.
Rest in heaven to the warrior, Boulevard quick. But I figure we'll kick this off with some people that I think you'll come to agree with me as to the fact that they definitely have some hatred for him. First, we're gonna start with the BBGs.
Dusa. Dusa, man. Control. Yeah. Yeah, I slap. Yeah, me. You know, I slap. You know, me. One me. Yeah. Don't know that though. Yeah.
Dusa.
Right here, he wasn't holding the phone. He was right there when I put this up, you hear me? Ask him how that happened, you hear me? Yeah, man, ask him how that happened, you hear me? What you say? So if he ever come out there, if he ever come out there and be like, he was stuck in the beam, he wasn't, you hear me? He wasn't stuck. You going too dumb, bro.
But of course, Dusa being Dusa, he gotta respond to this.
Slide about your cousin. Since you won't go there, how the out beefing, now he dead, you out there. He took your dog chain, but he a killer. Joe ain't no Steppa, Joe.
That blue oh. He said he got like 7. He got a graveyard since a youngster. What y'all call them? Jets. Yeah. 2018, tapped them out on my Fendi girl.
I had to get y'all warmed up to Dusa before we drop this one. Now, don't get it twisted. This video ain't to make you fear Dusa. Dusa's really a chill guy. Always laughing, you know, always seems to be happy. Pretty quiet, laid back, mind his business, focus on his career type of dude. But as most of us have, he has a flip side. And his flip side is, if you play with him, he gonna stand on that business like he's supposed to. Do exactly what it is he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, those clips that I showed y'all, first one being BBG Fredo, him saying that, you know, he slapped Dusa. The second one being BBG Youngin, him, you know, basically saying that he punked Dusa when they was in that Paris together. And then the last one being Block, Baby Joel's big brother, and him stating that, you know, he scratched Dusa and rolled over him, you know. The only thing I didn't show y'all, but I showed y'all the response, was NBA Youngboy saying that, you know, in his new songs that he has, 7 people slumped, allegedly, in his hometown. And then Baby Joe's response, well, this song towards Dusa. Plus Boozilla saying that Dusa be scared to walk through that South. So, of course, Dusa being Dusa and not letting anybody, try to put any smut on his name, he clapped back and did what he was supposed to do. You come invade his space, he gonna come back for yours, and that's what you're supposed to do. But in the report that was released, it quotes, and I quote, end quote, multiple anonymous tipsters and one of the victims identified Clifton by his nickname Dusa as one of the you-know-whats. Police said one victim also identified a second you-know-what by name, but police do not identify that person in the arrest report for Clifton. The victim also told investigators that his family members and Clifton were having problems, which might have sparked the you-know-what. The victim said he has known Clifton and the other you-know-what since they were in school together. Now, that should raise some eyebrows right there, because we already know who was tripping with who at the time. But that should definitely raise some eyebrows. To whom this could be that is speaking this way, that's talking to them people like that. Who is this? And Dusa comes out and pretty much presents it, because whoever this was, how those boys rock, them alphabet boys, they're gonna release the name, they're gonna put it in this man's paperwork. That way he can know, pretty much what's going on. At the end of the day, they don't care about nobody. So I don't know why y'all be out here, singing, ratting, being mouse in the house. You know what I'm saying? All that little stuff there. I don't know why y'all be doing that, man. They ain't gonna do nothing but release your name so you can get whatever comes behind that. You feel me? But on the cool, man, Dusa comes out and says that it was BBGD. The one who got hit in his face last year. And also the one who lost his younger brother earlier this year, BBG Pig. That's who he came out and said was on the stand, got up there, telling the whole situation and telling what was going on. And it was just, breaking the code, pretty much, I don't care about any of that. When it comes to the code, a law within, the streets or even just in the community, period, you don't tell on even your worst enemy. And the reason as to why is because we already know those people is against us. We already know that those people don't got our best interests in mind. So even when you telling, what does that get you? It gets you a target put on your back. Stop thinking you can run to these people for help. And I ain't trying to put, any, negativity out there into the world. What I'm trying to do is, educate my people. If you feel like you need justice, we need to police our own communities. And that's the only thing that can get us some justice. Real talk. Let's look at this part again. Multiple anonymous tipsters and one of the victims identified Clifton by his name, Dusa, as one of the you-know-whats. Police said one of the victims also identified a second you-know-what by name, but police is not identifying that person in this arrest report for Clifton. Wow. It just makes sense. Now, who else could it be? We could speculate, but like I said, Dusa told us. So let's go ahead and see what he had to say in his own words.
Chopper singer, swinger, spitting flame. Watch the way you speak up on my name. Dude said daddy made him tell him. What the he doing in the game? Ooh, she fine. I'm waiting on my lawyer to come now. You know I gotta drop that paperwork. Yeah. Acting like it like that. In court, chained up, shackled down, and he did it. Yeah, little lawyer game official. Who this? Yeah.
You know, on that thing, man, Dusa, man. Yeah, tell the streets what Fred, but and tell my right now, I should have discovered thing, and I got names, man. I got names, and you know, yeah, I keep it out.
I knock him off and stretch him out and paint him red. He shouldn't have said what he said, that's why that walk him down and blow his dreads. It ain't no secret, me and Baby Cook be slinging legs.
I don't know what they talking about, man. Look, kid finna be home, man. It won't be long, you heard me? Fred, you heard me? Yeah, I'm going down, man. Keep it 1,000, you heard me? Yeah, Dusa.
This is, man. Don't stop.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, stop playing.
Man, back, man.
Telling them cross the line.
Chopper open up his head. This me a song, it ain't a game, that's why that body after body, all I know is fill him up with lead. Wicked back to back. Now I got these scared. Paint a red. Turn the distance to the side.
Yeah, let them know I'm on the countdown now, Tevo, man. It's real, man. Yeah. The GOAT is finna be back. Yeah. Believe that, man. Yeah. Dusa. Yeah, you know what it is, man. FL for life, man. You know that free yo shit, man. It's dumb. But look, bro. Say, bro, everybody waiting on me? Yeah, believe that. I'm the sickest in the game. Yeah, I'm coming drop it back to back. Yeah, I ain't playing no games with them. Dusa.
Crash on here. I got some Presha.
FL Dusa, Bourne, Renard, Devarius, Vontac, Clifton was accused and wrongly accused of, you know, multiple counts of, you know, M1s, and he beat those. He was accused on June 3rd, 2018 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on Carolina Street. And he eventually beat those, you know, eventually got past those. And here's another thing that kind of shocked me. You know, he was only 19 years old at the time, so he was a youngin'. And, you know, at this point, you can do the math, you can count it down. He's only 22 years old, 22 years of age. This youngin' is like literally the epitome of what you would call someone with an old soul. I never would have guessed until I really like dived in and started researching Dusa that he was only 22 years old. I literally thought this man was like, you know, in his early 30s, early to, you know, late 20s, early 30s, you know. I could never have guessed that he was 22 years old. Yeah, I never would imagine that. The guy carries himself in a way that you can only see an older person. And as y'all can see, these going across the screen. The first one was Dusa, Play for Keeps. This one right here is a new one he just dropped. It's Dusa Demons. And he's been dropping back to back to back ever since he's been out. Almost accumulated 1 million views as a whole on all these projects he's dropping. Excuse me, y'all. But he gonna keep grinding, so he gonna hit that 1 million anytime now. You know, he's been dropping for the past 2 weeks. This is first day out. This was the first one he dropped, and as you can see, it's at 208K. So, you know, it's going up, and all of them are reaching, you know, that 200K mark. So he should be over 1 million views any day now. He just dropped, like I said, Demons. It's only at 38K, but it just got dropped, you know, a day or two ago. So it's still going up. This guy is definitely building a mass fan base, a strong fan base, a loyal amount of supporters. You know, we're gonna help him build it up here too. But he's doing what he's supposed to do, and Dusa is definitely coming to that point where he's reaching his own. He's definitely coming to that point. As you can see, he just dropped something with NFL Crash called Do Something. This was just dropped 23 hours ago, so y'all go check that one out too. You know, tap in with that one also. And just support the youngest movement, support his grind, you know, support this young man, get him up there, run him up. After all he's been through, you know, being wrongly convicted, to getting back out here, you know, and trying to make it, he deserves that. You know, he definitely does. Holding it down, not ratting on nobody, not, you know, doing nobody in, not being a snake or anything like that. Like they said, you know, there was 3 people involved in that, and he ain't tell on nobody. But this is Dusa, First Day Out Part 2, and this was definitely a banger. You know, if y'all haven't heard it, you know, definitely go check it out. Definitely rock with it. This is one of my favorites too. You know, this one is more of him introducing everybody to how lyrical he is and how much more lyrical he has become since sitting down and thinking about things. And this one is my all-time favorite Dusa song, Mama Cry. This song right here is just flat out dope, man. It's just a flat out hit. It's just lyrical. It's, you know, interesting. His storytelling is, it's drawing you in, it's pulling you in. He's just showing you what am I looking for? Pretty much he's showing you how deep his mind goes and how deep his wordplay goes. And you can see the Kevin Gates influence on Dusa so badly. But he has his own little spin to it. I mean, at the end of the day, they from the same street, same town, same state, you know, all that. So they gonna have some similar influence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, he looked up to Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is about, you know, 15 years older than him. So of course he looked up to Kevin Gates. And then Kevin Gates is his boy that's also in his ear giving him guidance. Like he said, you know, Kevin Gates told him not to sign. Fredo Bang told him not to sign. They told him just, you know, wait, be cool, coast it, you know. You got these labels eating out of your back pocket. Like he said, he has 5 labels knocking at his door. 5 labels that are on his hip trying to get him to come and sign. But he's not going to do that. He going to remain humble, remain patient, and wait for the right opportunity to do what it is he needs to do. And if you ask me, in all honesty, I feel as though rappers shouldn't sign. I feel like once you got enough clout, you should not sign. Once you start making 100K a view, 100K a video, I wouldn't sign. I wouldn't sign. I would bet on myself. I would pull a Nipsey Hussle type of thing, you know, and bet on myself. I probably would never get to the point where I would do a collaboration or partnership with a label like Nipsey did, because I feel like that's ultimately what led to his demise. But in all honesty, I would probably, you know, wait a second, bet on myself and see where I get to. Now, if you can't get nowhere by yourself, you know, it's good to have a label behind you. For some people, that's good. That backing is good. But for those who can draw a crowd in like this is right now, I wouldn't sign. Never would. Never would. I would take as much money as I can, you know, from merch and shows and, you know, all this different stuff to put into, you know, creating albums and, you know, doing everything is mostly streaming now anyway. You know, YouTube, people don't really buy albums anymore like that. So I'll put everything that I can into streaming. You know, I put everything I can into the online, you know, whatever I got to do. Buy my own company, you know, whatever, trucks and stuff like that. Have my own PRs, you know, have my own everything, you know, management, have everything that I need, you know, to be an artist. There's a lot of people that's around you who got their hand out anyway, so you might as well give them a job and put them on and let them do something. But yeah, man, I'm done talking about that. Before we go, I want to leave everybody with a positive note. And the positive note is, this is home, this is free, this is added, this is coming up, and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So everybody needs to take notes as far as, you know, whatever it is you want in life. Don't let anything in this life hold you back. Don't let anything. When life throws obstacles within your way, you overcome those obstacles. And overcoming those obstacles is what adds to your testimony. So accept those, embrace the obstacles, embrace the tough times, embrace the bad, because it coincides with the good. It makes the good that much more special. You know, it's like if you walking in darkness for a long time and then you see this slight beam of light. Even though it might be slight and subtle, that beam of light is a blessing to you because you haven't seen it in a while. You've only seen darkness. You understand? The bad just makes the good that much better. I love y'all, my people. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the video, spam the comment section and show your boy some love. With that being said, I'm out. Believe that.